Well, bro, are you serious right now, bro?
Boom Bam Connect. We all know what's happened over the weekend between Rielle UK and Klaudia. Sadly, some news came out today that Klaudia has sadly passed away due to her injuries that she sustained in this horrendous incident. And we're going to just look at this. We're just going to deep dive into this ultimate. This is a self-destruct. And like, this is how a small situation that even if it ended up, even if it was just it escalated into a fight where as a community, as a whole, obviously I understand adults are adults, innit? And when people are drunk and you can't stop people from doing certain things. But when there's so many people, when there's so many bystanders there, we all have to do better collectively, because I have a different view. But guys, girls, mums, dads, Boom Bam Connect, I hope you had a good weekend. Like, comment and subscribe. On the road to 2K, let's get into this. As I say again, rest in peace to this young lady. She's younger than me by 7 years. She's 30, I believe. Yeah, Klaudia. And this other lady, she's written off her life. Ice cream fan, yeah. So let's go. She's actually written off her life. She's actually written off her life, yeah. Like, honestly, and for what? I've heard rumors what is supposed to be about. So allegedly is meant to be over a guy. I'm not gonna say the guy that rumors that has been going around because I'm not into all of that. I'm more like, this is news, a real news and a real crash out. It's like, yeah. Woman arrested on suspicion of attempted murder after the car hit pedestrian. But we all know, I'm educated enough to know that her charges has now been upgraded, definitely, to murder. I won't even, like, the attempted murder is gone because the lady passed away, so I believe it will just be murder because they will say it's premeditated because she went into the car and drove over her, reversed over her, allegedly, but we've all seen the video anyway, and got out the car and continued. Yeah. A woman has been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder after a car struck pedestrian in central London in early hours of Sunday morning, leaving one woman in critical condition. Rest in peace to Klaudia. Police said that the injured woman, believed to be a 30-year-old influencer named Klaudia, was taken to hospital after emergency services were called to Argyle Street at 4:30 a.m. A man in his 50s also sustained life-changing injuries, was hospitalized. Allegedly, this man had nothing to, he wasn't even at the party, he was just trying to get his bike. Yeah, can you imagine? Was hospitalized, while a third woman in her 30s was also treated for minor injuries. The driver of the car, a 29-year-old woman believed to be fellow influencer Rielle, I believe I'm saying her name correctly, was arrested at the scene on suspicion of attempted murder and grievous bodily harm, dangerous driving and drink driving. Yeah, I'm not going to play the actual crazy footage, but I'm just going to look. This is like the before aftermath, before everything started to, I don't know why my brightness is so low. Let me turn that up. Yeah, and you can see people trying to stop it, but there's one thing I have noticed. Yeah, there's a lot of people filming, and the people that are filming, this is what people have found from a Snapchat, I think earlier in the day. It says people shouldn't trouble mad people because when I hurt you for provoking me, I won't be going to jail. I'll be at hospital around the way from where I put you. So this is like why I'll say that her charge will be upgraded to murder. Yeah, because it seems a bit premeditated. You get what I mean? Let's go to Daniel tells stories for him to just break it down.
360,000 followers on Instagram. It looked like she was about to launch a hair business, but Rielle has just ruined her life. And another girl called Klaudia's life.
Absolutely
and an
ruined it.
bystander who just happened to be at the scene of Rielle's alleged premeditated crash out. Let me give you guys some context. So there was two girls, Rielle, Klaudia, and they seemed to be having a problem with each other, allegedly over a mystery man. And it seems that things behind the scenes between them started to get very, very intense. And Rielle allegedly posts this on her Snapchat, basically saying, people need to stop provoking me, because if I do something about it, I'm not going to prison. They'll put me in a psych hospital, and it won't be far away from where I'll put you. Basically saying, this little altercation we're having, it could go from words to action. Some time passed, and the
sometimes
two
when people are saying stuff, you just don't get on.
The details get a bit blurry from here, but a physical altercation breaks out. You have Rielle over here clapping, and other girls being held back from Rielle. Then you see Rielle walking over to her car. She opens the door, and luckily someone restrains her from getting into the car. The altercation is intense. You can see this girl trying to stop Rielle from getting into her car, and another girl in the red dress helping the other girl to stop Rielle from getting into her car. Then they're all being restrained, and it seemed that somehow Rielle got loose, and she runs over to her car. And with the footage we've seen, this is the...
I'm going to stop it there, because we know what we've seen in the footage. You get what I mean? And as I said, a young lady has lost her life. So
first time we see Klaudia.
Yeah, a young lady has lost her life, and the only time we kind of see Klaudia is when the tragic incident. It's not an incident, because yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, the madness happened, and just to like talk here and about this situation, I have a couple views. Literally, Rochelle, she's messed up her life. Her life, like, she's done it, and obviously, allegedly, is meant to be over a man, yeah? And just look at it now. If it is over a man, she's gone to jail. She's going to jail. She's in jail. Like, she's not coming out of jail for time. She's not right, or whatever enjoyment she was having with the alleged guy, it's not happening no more. And I don't know if any of these two are the guy's like partner or baby mother. I doubt it. But if you're in jail, I doubt it. He's come and visit you, and he might come visit you a couple times, but after a couple months and that, he's gonna move on. You get what I mean? Both beautiful girls also, yeah. This Klaudia, you've taken her life. So obviously she don't have, like, she's not here no more with us. Like, she's not able to. And my thing is, like, the club where they were at, Mayfair, the people that were filming, from what I saw, because I saw many footages, like, on Snap of the day, like, I saw this before it came out as news, innit? Because I saw people, like, there was people there that I knew, and I see it on Snap and this and that. Because there was a couple of events that day, that Sunday. There was a couple of events. Nino's event, the twins event looked cold. Big them up. More life to them still. More life to them. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. Get busy, yeah? But let me stay on the subject, though. There was a lot of people filming, and everyone that was filming, from my perspective, were guys, innit? I did see that there was a couple, like, I'm not going to shit on all the guys that were there and say whatnot. I did see that there were a couple men trying to stop it, innit? A couple guys were trying to stop it, security was trying to stop it, and I get it. When adults and they're drunk. They're going to, and it's female, so there's only a certain level of, you know what I mean, like body and throwing your body, like put it like manhandling that you're going to do because they're females. I understand that, but what I'm going to say is, and it might trigger or upset a couple people or whatever, but there were certain bad boy, like certain people that are, they say they're the guys, they claim, I'll say they claim to be the guys, innit? Like the official guys, innit? And when I said at the start, as a community, we have to kind of do better in certain situations, yeah, because you see the other communities, I'm not going to say like actual this race and that race, but you just see the other communities when they're watching. You see, like this has been on BBC News, all the newses. When they woke up the next day and they're watching what's happened and they're seeing our community, you get what I mean? Like our community there, and the majority of the guys, the men that are there, are not stopping the altercation. They're filming. Like they're the one that got the content for us to even see all of this. And you can hear in the background, like people's like, oh yeah, it's going off. People are laughing, and even in a way, it's kind of egging it on, I will say, because we've all been in predicaments where people are fighting and whatnot. Obviously, some people are trying to stop it, but the people that are trying to stop it, I don't know if they're prominent people, you get what I mean? But from the snaps and the people that I saw that were out there, you lot could have stopped this from escalating to this. The guys, I'm just talking about the guys that were out there, the men that were out there. And this is why they say that like they laugh at us, you know. Like
Are you serious right now,
I'm
bro?
dead ass serious. These other communities they laugh at us because, let me break it down like this, yeah. Do you think if it was two like Asian women scrapping outside a party, the Asian men are going to take their phone out and start recording? Or like, I don't want to make it like just like a culture or like the white men but do you get the point that I'm trying to say though? Like, and there were certain killers, drillers, like if it was ops and ops business, like they will be mad that if girls were filming, they'll be mad that girls were filming. Why? Because it's evidence. Should be, ain't it? So when you're backing out your phone and you're recording as a guy, and some of these guys are they claim, they say they're road guys and whatever, innit? Ain't that kind of snitching? But I'm not justifying nothing of Rielle's action, because her actions are disgusting, yeah? Because if it's over a guy, even if it's not even over a guy, if it's just over personal situations, it should never get to that you are running someone over, pulled back over, and then you get out of the car and you're still like, that's like, come on, man. That's saved for like serious beef, like serious, like someone done a grape to your child. You know what I mean? I will understand that. Not over like a guy that allegedly a guy, and I don't know if either of these lot had kids for him. You get what I mean? It might not even be over a guy. This is what the internet's saying. You know, the internet, they chat nonsense, but I go with facts. And the facts is that a situation occurred outside a club. There was a lot of guys there, a lot of men there, a lot of roadmen there, a lot of normal guys that say that they're men, a lot of civilians there, there was security there, and they weren't really like able to stop a group of 3 to 4 girls fighting. Like, yes, like, I'm not trying to, like, belittle women and, like, but let's call a spade a spade. Like, if the security from the club and a few guys can't stop a group of 4 girls fighting, if 2 guys or 4 guys and 4 guys were fighting, it would be hell then. What's the security there for? But I'm not trying to blame security or blame whatever, but all I'm just trying to say is that people have to all take accountability, because what I saw in that footage was our culture just look stupid, look disgusting, we don't look together. You get what I mean? Because some people were trying to stop it, some men were recording, probably 1, 2 females were recording, but I mostly saw, I could hear men voices that were behind the camera, innit? That's what I could hear. And I saw certain things on people's snaps. I'm not going to name and shame them, you get what I mean? But I'm just saying, as a whole, we have to do better, because at the end of the day, man are recording all of that, but the young lady has passed away now. Man are able, like, you get what I mean? Like, that should have been, stop. Like, the men that are men there, the bad man that are bad man, that the guys that are road that, yeah, bust all of this and all of that, should be able to use their bass in their voice, or I'm not even saying manhandle or whatever. Like, hey, dead that. Hey, you, hey, pattern. Like, pattern. Because don't ever get it twisted. This is why these Mayfair clubs and that don't even want us. They choose a couple people where they say, yeah, only 10 black dons or this, that. They don't want us. Obviously, they like our money, but they don't want us because of stuff like this. We don't know how to coordinate when we come outside. We don't know how to de-escalate. We don't know how to pattern. Like, the men don't know how to be men. And sometimes the women don't know how to be women. Don't know how to act like, just stand, like, come on, girls. Like, I'm not putting everyone in the bubble here, but, and I'm definitely not, because I know a lot of women will not resort to this, especially allegedly over a guy. But we have to do better a lot of the times, man. Our culture have to do better, and we don't help. At the end of the day, Rielle, she's done herself. She had a business that she was about to start. Like, forget all about that. Right now, she's sobering up, yeah, because it's Monday, yeah. She's sobering up, yeah, and deeping what she's done. Remember, she was under the like, they've been drinking. They're under. You get what I mean? Obviously, that's going to be a big mitigating factor that she was drunk. You get what I mean? But, bruh, drunkenness. If drunkenness makes you do stuff like that, stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home, or don't drink and drive. You shouldn't be drinking and driving anyway. You get what I mean? Like, we saw what happened with Gets. And this is like, see this drinking and driving thing? Yeah. If you're going to drink, forget about it. Because you could be, like, some people, like, speeding. You could get yourself into, we've seen how you can get yourself into an altercation and think to use your vehicle as a weapon. That is crazy. That is crazy still. Like, obviously, my past life, like, if, like, road, like, you know what I mean, ops biz, like, pagans, yeah, that's normal. But gal and gal, allegedly over a man or over, even if it's over money or over whatever, bruh, gal and gal. And from our culture, and there was enough guys there. There was enough guys there to stop this. That's what I believe. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. Because I was chatting to someone yesterday, they kind of said, "Oh no, but like people like adults are adults, and like if they're going to fight, like, I hear you, but me personally, I saw so many guys recording, so many men recording, so many guys that say they're official bad man, they're official guys, and some people that I know that are official guys. You get what I mean? Like, I know of them, like, to be official people. So why do we let ourselves down in these predicaments and think, oh yeah, rather use our power, use our sway, use, you know what I mean, man's clout to collapse that. And not to say that, because I like to believe there's a lot of honourable stand-up, because me, a lot of my older ones, I'm like, and I can only, for me to call them my older ones, you know, like they're honourable, my big bros, you get what I mean? Like the RAs, the Stinkses and that, you get what I mean? Like, so, rest in peace, blacks. But this, yeah, man, this, I ain't gonna lie, this is disappointing. One lady has passed away. I even spoke about the guy that's getting his back. There's a guy that was just trying to get his back, minding his own business. What's her name? Rochelle? Yeah, she's done, man. She's done herself. She's done herself still, because she's definitely getting charged for a murder charge and probably a grievous bodily harm on the guy that the white guy that was getting his pedal bike. I believe there was someone else. She might get an ABH for that. Then she's gonna get like drinking and driving. I don't even know. Death by dangerous driving. She got yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, man. Guys, girls, mums, dads. This one was a bit of a longer one. Okay, if you notice, I've been making my content a lot shorter. But
are you serious right now,
yeah,
bro?
man, it's upsetting. Guys, girls, mums, dads. Let's start to hold ourselves accountable. And the man, them, I'm just chatting to you, man. See, like, if these predicaments are happening, especially in our culture, let's use our sway and use our clout and use our stance and use everyone's an alpha male, use man's alpha maleness to stop this from escalating. Let's learn how to de-escalate. Because you see one thing in our culture, we escalate. We know how to escalate. But we don't know how to de-escalate. We need to start learning how to de-escalate situations. Because that could be de-escalated differently. All it takes is one real man to be like, hey, you lot go over there. From some base. Guys, girls, mums, dad, like, comment, and subscribe.